Hi everyone, Greeno here and welcome to yet another festive edition here on Greeno Eats. Now as you can see, I'm out and about. There is a big churchy thing behind me. That is Winchester Cathedral and we have come here today. The whole family Greeno is in tow. We're here for the Christmas market. Let's go and have a little look around, shall we? Bet they've got some yummy things to eat. So as you can see, we're right by the cathedral here, and just down underneath it is where they've placed the Christmas market. So all around the side there are a bunch of festive stalls selling all kinds of Christmas wares, and then we come into this central area and it's kind of like a big food court here. So there's a place there doing crepes, there's a coffee place, bratwurst, nachos, pizzas. There's a hog roast place I can see just over there. A place here doing funky mac and cheese. A toasty place. Oh, and there's a place doing crumble there as well. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, it looks like this is going to be the first place we're going to try today. It's called the French Comté. And what we're going to have is this. Smoked sausage, sautéed potatoes, and then it's going to be topped with melted raclette cheese. So that's going to come in at £9.50 for a portion. This is what Little 'Un has chosen. Sounds like it's going to be a good one. And here we find Mrs. Greeno just getting ready to order the cheesy, sausagey, potatoey thing. And it's got lovely looking kind of crispy burnt bits from the bottom of the pan. They look amazing. Looking forward to this. And here we have the lesser spotted Greeno teenager who is going to order, I believe, just some chunky chips because she doesn't like the cheesy stuff. Right then, teenager, here are your chunky chips. They're just like normal, a bag of normal frying chips, I think. Nothing spectacular. Give it a little try. They're good, okay. Here we go. Mrs. Greeno has the cheesy potatoey thing. Lots of nice melty gooey cheese on there. Crispy bits from the bottom of the pan. Look at that, cheese pull going on. Delicious. Are you ready to give it a go? A little bit hot. That is the face of someone who is happy. Right, gang. Little 'Un has passed me over a little bit of this now. I think that's about all I'm going to get out of it. As you can see here, we've got all the lovely cheesy, sausagey, potatoey goodness. Looking forward to this. Oh wow. That's not a very mild cheese, quite a pronounced flavour to it. Lovely melted cheese. Nice and nutty. The sausage is smoky. Got a nice bite to it. Potato is lovely and soft, apart from the little crispy bits on the outside, and they are amazing. Like the outside of a crispy roast potato. Oh yeah. I wonder what's next. This seems to be a staple of the Christmas market these days. The chocolate kiss. Basically a chocolate covered marshmallow as far as I can work out. Right, so it's pizza time now. Teenager wants pizza and little one's going to help her eat it. But what they've decided to do is have a half and half. So they're going to go half margarita and a half with the ham and mushroom, the funghi e prosciutto. So, sounds like it should be pretty good. Hopefully. We'll have a look in a second, won't we? Okay, the pizza is cooked. It didn't take long at all. That funky little oven they have going on there. Literally just a couple of minutes in there. As you can see one side here, we have just the bog standard margarita. That's the teenager's choice. And over here, we have ham and mushroom, which is what little one likes. It looks pretty good. Nice bit of charring there on the crust. Okay, teenager is getting stuck into this margarita now.
Oh.
Nice and hot, bit of a cheese pull going on there, always good.
So good.
It's really good.
Yeah.
What's the best bit of it? I'm going to have a little slice in a minute if I get an opportunity. The sauce is the best, is it? Very good. Really hot. Look at that cheese pull. Right, I've been granted special permission to eat a slice of the pizza. The kids are devouring it. It's like a pair of dinosaurs over a carcass. It's just like disappearing really quickly. Anyway, I managed to grab a piece of the margarita one. Oh, there's a really creamy cheese on there. Very, very nice mozzarella. And as the teenager said, the tomato sauce, it's really sweet. A very, very good tomatoey flavour on there. Not too herby or anything. The crust is lovely and thin. And as you can see there, the charring on the outside of it. And sometimes you don't really want to eat all the crust on a pizza. But when it looks like this, that is great pizza. Really, really good. Mrs. Greeno has been a little bit sneaky and just grabbed a piece. Very hot, I think. She's getting the cheese all down her chin. How is it? You've got the ham and mushroom on there, have you? Or is it like prosciutto kind of ham, isn't it? Or just normal ham? Normal ham on there. And some mushroom. It seems to be going down all right. Now, I'm not much of one for desserts generally, but I do like a crumble. And they've got a special place here just devoted to crumble. They've got a spiced apple, a winterberry, and a rhubarb variety. You can have with custard or cream. Oh, £7.50. That'll keep the cold out, I tell you. Right, now it wouldn't be a Christmas market without trying some mulled wine, would it? Well, am I getting in a picture here myself? Probably not. And Mrs. Greeno is taking a snap of something, probably just the kids. Anyhow, this is what we've got here available. There's a mulled Highland mead, a mulled wine, we've got mulled cider, which sounds good, and a hot buttered cranberry punch. Wow, I think we're going to go for a mulled wine. Okay, Mrs. Greeno is on to the mulled wine. She is happy. She likes a mulled wine. Right, my turn. Oh, it's got a lovely kind of Christmassy smell to it. It's made with red wine and port, apparently. There's some juice in there, I think. Pick up some orange juice or something, and all those mulling spices. Oh, it's sweet. It's hot. And it's tasty. Oh, Merry Christmas. And so there's all sorts of these little huts around here. That one's selling some alcohol. One there with some olive oil and balsamic vinegar and some little Christmassy bits there, some salamis and that. All in this lovely setting. Perfect. Even though it's only the middle of the afternoon, It's already starting to get a little bit dark because it's pretty overcast today. So the Christmas lights are starting to come on. And so the market just continues along, more and more of these stalls. And if I spin you around over here, there's even more up there. Lots of things to see. I've got a feeling my wallet's going to be a bit emptier by the end of the day. So as you can see, it's pretty busy here. We're here on a Monday, just in the day. It runs until about 6 o'clock this evening, I think, but there are plenty of people out and about. Yeah, it's a good little market, this one. Enjoying it. Right, so we just stepped out from the main bit of the Christmas market for a sec because the kids spotted something in the town earlier on that they wanted to try. So we're going to walk back into there. Just some noodles and crepes and stuff like that I think they want. So we'll go and have a little try of that and then we'll probably head back in. There's a couple of bits in that food court that I want to try. Right, so the kids have got a thing of noodles here. There's just some plain noodles. They were hoping for some sweet and sour chicken with it, but unfortunately the stall has sold out. Let's come out and see what the teenager thinks about it. She is munching on the noodles. She is happy munching on the noodles. There's quite a lot of veggie stuff in there by the looks of it. Some peppers and some onion and some spinachy, cabbagey stuff. It looks pretty tasty. I think I'll give it a quick go. Right, here we go. Got a little fork full of it. Not bad actually. Quite a good soy sauce flavour on there, nice and salty. The noodles have still got a little bit of bite to them. There's almost like a little tiny undercurrent of chilli in there. Not much, but just a tiny little hit. Pretty tasty. Not very Christmassy though. Right, Mrs. Greeno has headed to the German sausage stall. She's going to go for a chili-wurst or a Käsewurst, we're not sure. Find out in a minute. But I tell you what, if we weren't here for the Christmas market, this would be tempting. German doner kebab.
I don't know how to start.
Right, it's a big old affair, this one. I would make some jokes, but the kids are nearby. So I'm not going to. Oh, Mrs. Greeno, how's that? Give it a try. I don't think you've had the Käsewurst before, have you? We've had the Currywurst, we've had the normal Bratwurst. I think this is her first time having the Käsewurst. So it's, like I say, it's a pork and cheese sausage. Nice and juicy. The cheese will keep it nice and juicy because obviously it melts a little bit inside the sausage. She's got the ketchup there. All of that lovely flavour. Can't go wrong. My turn with the Käsewurst now. Let's give it a go. Ended up with a load of ketchup and mustard around my chops. But yeah, that is very tasty. The bread is nice. A little bit crusty, but not too much. The sausage has got a nice snap to it. and it's really juicy. We've got the ketchup and mustard, like I said, it's a classic combination on top of these. And those crispy fried onions give a nice little texture, a nice little sweet taste. That is a tasty hot dog. Right, next up, Little Un has decided she wanted a Nutella pancake. £4 for one pancake and a drizzle of Nutella. Oh, these people know how to make some money, don't they? Oh, you think the Nutella one is bad at £4? Someone's just had lemon and sugar. £4 for a pancake with lemon and sugar. Deary me. Okay, after our little sojourn away from the Christmas market to get the kids' stuff, it's got properly dark, and now look how festive it looks. All the Christmas lights are on. So the food stalls seem to be doing a brisk trade still. What's strange about this market is that midweek it closes at 6 o'clock, which I think is a little bit early. Just imagine, finished work or whatever, stroll down here for your tea. But no, they'll all be closed up in about an hour from now. Madness. Mrs. Greeno is in the mood for some hog roast. There we are. I think she wants a hog roast roll, or maybe even hog roast and halloumi possibly, I don't know. We'll see what she comes back with. And here we go, this is what she's gone for. The hog roast and halloumi. Let's have a look inside. There's that halloumi on there. It's a good sized piece of halloumi. And if we lift that up, look at all that lovely juicy pulled pork underneath. And we've got some stuffing and some apple sauce on the bottom of there, I think, as well. That's a bit of a treat. Right then, folks, so we have the hog roast and halloumi roll here to try. And I tell you what, it is a beast. I can barely even pick it up, let alone get my gob round it. But we'll give it a try. Oh, wow. That pork is absolutely delicious. So soft, so succulent. The halloumi gives a lovely kind of saltiness to the whole thing. And then you've got a little bit of stuffing, not too much, just a little bit. And that apple sauce, which adds a bit of sweetness along with the sweetness of the pork. It's in a really nice soft bap. It's hot. But yeah, that's good. I had been planning to come to Cozy Crumble before the day was out, but I think we've eaten a bit too much. I don't really need it now. Maybe next year. Rhubarb crumble. Right then, folks. I hope I've managed to pull this together into something approaching a coherent video. There's been about 1 billion little 5-second clips filmed here, there and everywhere. But yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed this little look at Winchester's Christmas market. They do this every year in the grounds of the cathedral. By the time this video comes out, it probably will be done for the year, to be honest. But there's always next year, isn't there? It's a really, really nice little venue, nice town. And while the Christmas market is on here, they also have other stalls up through the town. It's just a nice place to come and hang out for a couple of hours. Bring plenty of money with you though, that's for sure. Okay, so if you've enjoyed today's video, please click a thumbs up on there for me. It does help with the channel. And if you're new around here and you like what you've seen, then consider clicking the subscribe button, ding your little bell for notifications, and you won't miss anything that comes up on the channel. Okay, I've got to drive back to Dorset now, so I'll leave you to it. I'll catch you on the next one. Merry Christmas, everyone.